Hey guys, it's JFWs, and remember last year I did a few reviews while my parents were asleep? Well, my parents are asleep, so I'm doing this review. This shirt, I decided to wear it, despite how much it doesn't fit. Seriously, this shirt doesn't fit, and I decided to wear it. I'm gonna give this a Goodwill or something for the kids. Well. Am I really doing this? Really? Font size. It's about a girl who loses her brother. Her mom is going to a party on Halloween, and the daughter wants to go to a Halloween party as well, but she has to babysit her little brother who is doing mischief things, and when she loses him at a haunted maze in a neighborhood for some reason. Do neighborhoods still do haunted houses? Mine did, but then they stopped because of certain stuff. So she loses her younger brother at this haunted maze, and she has to go looking for him. It's the movie. That's the movie. Doesn't sound cliched. Totally original. This movie reminds me of Adventures in Babysitting. I think everyone that's seen this movie can draw the comparison. This film reminds me so much of Adventures in Babysitting. This film, seriously, is Adventures in Babysitting, but on Halloween. This film was made in 2012 and stars Victoria Justice from the show Victorious, which I did like for a while. Not as good as iCarly, but it was good. Why did I decide to review this? Well, it's Halloween themed. My show, my review. And I've only seen this film once. I saw it in 2012 when it came out. I didn't remember shit. How did I like it? Now, rewatching it? Well, the response for this film is very meh. It's very meh. Going into it and then coming out. So basically going in, my expectations were low, rewatching it. But coming out, I liked it. Yeah. It's not that bad. First of all, let me say, I think everyone here does a good job. There wasn't one character that did not do a bad performance. All the characters were somewhat likable. And the reason I say somewhat is because, they're teenagers, they're in high school, and they're, doing dumb things on Halloween. But, they're teenagers. Teenagers are dumb. Teenagers are fucking dumb, guys. Take it from a teenager. Overall, I like this film. I think all the actors do a good job, including Victoria Justice. And because the plot is very, bare bone, there's not a lot done with it, but it's not boring. The film was never boring. I heard some people say this film was. For me, I never thought it was boring. I was entertained. The film was funny enough. It wasn't like laugh out loud humor. It was just kind of like, okay, that was funny. Okay, that was funny. You get a point there. Oh, okay, that's some clever writing. There's little moments in this film that are like, okay, you can tell that they cared. And that is something I actually did like about this film. This film isn't your standard, very average, typical teenage movie. The trailer made this film look so unappealing. It looked so basic. It looked like, oh, I'm a teenager. I want to fit in. I want to fit in with the demographic. The film, however, man, it does not showcase that in any way. It's basically saying, do what makes you happy. Who cares what others think? Really? That's the message we're getting? Awesome. That's the thing. Because I like the characters and I like the acting, and because it is somewhat funny, the two main characters of Victoria Justice, who I'm just going to call her that, and the one nerdy teen guy who's not really nerdy, it's weird. They always, in these types of movies, try to make the hot, gorgeous actors nerds. It's weird. I liked the relationship he had with Victoria, and I really digged it. I thought they were a cute couple, and I liked where the direction went towards the end. I really liked the characters' relationships in this movie. The one kid who is a real, like, daredevil, or like, he does mischief pranks. And he kind of tags along with this one gas station clerk who is trying to get revenge on this guy who took his lover. And I thought that was funny. And I love the comedy between the kid and the gas station clerk. It is fun. It was just legitimately funny. It's not like laugh out loud, but it's like, okay, that was funny. It's like, okay, I'm sold. For the most part, guys, I actually somewhat, sorry, I hate my hair. I hate my hair. It's fluffy. I hate my hair. I really digged the characters in this film. You can tell that there was a lot of effort put into it. And that is what I liked about this film the most. The things I didn't like are very average. Seriously, this film is average. The story is nothing spectacular. I think there's maybe one or two actors that you can tell are from Disney, or I said Netflix original. I was about to say that. You can tell that they're from Disney Channel or a Nickelodeon movie, because this movie is made by Nickelodeon. Seriously, it's a PG-13 Nickelodeon movie. What the fuck? Shit. I was a kid when I saw this in theaters. Holy shit, my parents took me to see this. I did not get a lot of the jokes then. Some of the jokes, like I said, they're not laugh out loud funny, and there are a few jokes that do not land. But for the most part, it's pretty good. There was one joke that was really funny, but I'm not going to spoil it. Other than that, I think my biggest problem is that the film wants to take on a serious message. And when I was watching, I was like, huh, okay, I'm intrigued. My problem is, it wasn't very developed. It feels like the film starts, like as the film was progressing, I was like, oh, this movie feels short. We're only 20 minutes in? What? And as the film progressed, it's like, you can tell that they were trying to do something really emotional, and they were trying to go for more of a serious film than a comedy, and I can tell that. I can really seriously tell that while watching the film. But the thing is, it didn't feel earned or developed. Doesn't necessarily mean it was bad, it just kind of means it didn't really feel genuine. And that's not like saying the actors did a bad job or anything. I think far from that. I thought the actors did a great job. It just felt odd. Like, this film from the get-go seemed like a dumb comedy, teen, drama, high school fitting in film. It takes place on Halloween, but like then as the film progresses, you're like, oh, that's not what they're going for. Okay. Why does it feel weird in this movie? That's my only complaint. That's my only like big complaint. Overall though, guys, I like this film. I know people say it's mediocre, and yeah, I can understand why some people would find it mediocre. The story is very mediocre. I know some people aren't going to like the humor because teens. We're stupid. And not a lot of people like Victoria Justice. Personally, I think she's really pretty. I have not seen her do any work since Victoria's. Guys, Fun size was fun. I'm gonna give it I'll give it a B minus. B minus. Fucking hate this shit.